Good day and welcome. Welcome to NAC TV's Coffee Chat. My name's Lyle Watson, and we're pleased to have two special guests with us today. We're going to be talking about the Little Valley Jamboree, which is coming up shortly, and it's a special event this year. We're pleased to have the co-founder, Evelyn Lewandoski, with us today. Welcome, Evelyn, and thank you for taking the time. And we have the Secretary-Treasurer on the board of the Little Valley Jamboree, Laurie Kohinski. And Laurie, thank you for taking the time to join us and have a little coffee chat about the upcoming event. I'm going to start with you, Evelyn. It's a special year. What is the anniversary this year you're celebrating?
The 25th year.
25 years. Well, I wonder where the 25 years has gone, but it's been a successful event each and every year.
Yes.
The first Little Valley Jamboree was held where?
In Polonia.
And you remember the rain that year?
Oh, yes.
I wonder if any of our viewers remember the rain and how muddy it was. But you have since moved into the Erickson Fairgrounds, and that's
Yes.
where it is being held this year.
Actually, it's in the auditorium, the curling rink again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We moved in there I don't know how many years ago. It was raining so bad all week they couldn't get anything done out there. So we got a phone call. We were at my house doing something. We're moving inside.
Moving inside, yeah.
So we're inside.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of memories in 25 years, and it's a special celebration. And you and your late husband, Rod, founded the Little Valley Jamboree, and it's been a special event, not only for the Erickson, Nipawai area, but there's people come from all over, and it attracts a lot of guests to the area, and
Yes,
it's
it does.
good for everybody. Laurie, as Secretary-Treasurer, COVID had an impact, I'm sure, as it has on everything else, but it didn't shut down your activities totally over the 2 years that COVID was around.
No, absolutely not. We were still donating to children that were all of a sudden sick or needed extra assistance, that had surgeries or different tests and whatnot. So yes, we kept donating throughout COVID.
Just to remind our viewers, the purpose of Little Valley Jamboree, maybe I'll go to you, Evelyn, on this one. You and Rod initiated Little Valley Jamboree to help people. And how did you do that over the 25 years? And what people were you helping mostly?
Well, we started off with mostly children, and that we've continued with that. Some sick children, and some say disabilities, but they have more abilities than they'd have disabilities, we found out. And we've met some wonderful people. The parents are just amazing. Plus, different people in the towns that we've met, and just,
And,
you know.
and the recipients chosen have been in area proximity to Erickson, is that right?
Well, we've gone as far as eastern Manitoba by Verdun. We did one little girl in Verdun,
Yes.
who since last year had her heart transplant. She got her new heart. And north to St. Rose,
Oh, yes, yeah.
and which other?
East to, actually we did sponsor one child from Winnipeg,
Did you?
yes, and south to Boisevane area,
Yeah.
and yeah.
So you do cover a large area.
Yeah,
Very large.
McCreary
And the recipients this year, Laurie, are who are the chosen ones?
Well, there's Kane Burgess, who is from Minnedosa,
Yes.
and he has cancer, a form of cancer, a fairly nasty one. And so we're not even sure if he's going to be able to attend this year because he is quite ill. The other one is Matthew Maxwell, and he is from Boisevane, although his mother was raised in Erickson. And his issue is he was born as a very, very small child,
Yes.
and now has some other issues with eyesight and learning abilities, I think. And then the other one is Wyatt Bouchard, and they now live in Minnedosa. I think they were originally Newdale residents.
Yep.
And he has kidney issues and is looking for a kidney transplant.
So there's always somebody in need, and if anybody knows a child that's in need, who do they contact, Laurie, at this point in time for future benefits of the Little Valley Jamboree?
Any of the committee members, and there's quite a list of committee members, we don't directly approach the potential recipients. We usually ask a family member, or we basically go by the grapevine. If we hear of someone that's having an issue, and if they need immediate assistance, if their child is all of a sudden flown to Edmonton for heart repair or whatever,
Yeah.
then we will try to help financially with that. So we make a donation to the family.
Well, it's such a good cause, and yet it comes together in the form of the Little Valley Jamboree form, which means it's a lot of fun for the people that attend and gives them an opportunity to support your cause. What difference, Evelyn, are you having you included in your program this year, being the 25th anniversary, compared to your regular years? Anything special?
They're thinking about decorating. They usually used to bring spruce trees into their rink, but that was too difficult, so they're decorating. What else are we doing?
Well, we've tried to contact as many of the previous recipients, and I think I haven't spoke to Colleen directly. I don't know how many they've received replies from, but we are getting the parents to make a video of these kids that were previous recipients, and they send them to Colleen, and Colleen is going to have someone, I forget who it was, do a taping or a continuous video of these kids. I think they're going to be run between sets with the bands.
Okay, yeah.
Or they might be just running. I'm not sure exactly how they got it set up, but they will have it set up so that these videos are continuously running.
Well, that'll be an added
That
feature
is
for sure.
That is spectacular. And those names of those recipients, they have a little train
Yeah.
that is hauled around the fairground area by a garden tractor. And all the names of all the previous recipients are on the little cars on
nice.
each one of the cars. And I think there's, how many cars, Evelyn? 8?
Oh, there's more than that.
9? There's
Yeah.
lots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots,
I
yes.
don't know for sure.
So you also get an update from the families that have been supported, and
Exactly.
Yes.
also can see the progress of some of the
Yes.
recipients.
Exactly.
You
I've had-
mentioned the name Colleen, Laurie. Colleen is,
Colleen is our chairperson for
Yes.
our board. Her name's Colleen Wishishin. She's from Manitoba.
yeah,
Yes, and we've got a number of board members, and they're all great people. We're all kind of rowing the boat in the same direction. They're all working hard to get this going again. We're not sure what to expect actually after COVID, and some of these kids are compromised. So some of them, I know one that is going to try to be there on Sunday, but we're not sure because of the COVID situation. Even though everybody's pretty relaxed now with the COVID situation, there's still kids that are not well, need to be very careful.
Yep.
So we're hoping that we're going to get lots of kids out, and that's the thing. Like, this is entirely a family weekend, basically, because there's lots of activities for the children.
lots of activities and lots of entertainment. Can you give us a bit of an update on the entertainment that's coming this year, Evelyn?
First of all, I want to say that some special friends from Australia are coming for this event. They heard about it all their lives, but they've never been.
Yeah.
But they're coming, and she has made a tribute to Rod,
Yeah.
and through pictures that I've sent her and everything. So that's pretty special for them to come.
Very special.
They've been here to see us lots of times, but never at this time of the year. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's very fitting to come on the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
And there is a tribute to Rod and to Larry Sislak and some,
Oh, nice.
through the weekend. So,
Well,
yes.
his passion is well remembered for Little Valley.
Very much so.
Jamboree.
Yeah. The Lazy Creek Express, you've seen them lots of times. They're from around the area, but they kind of live in Brandon, some in Onanol or something. But Stephen Smith is well known for his band. Smith and Wesson, he goes under Smith and Wesson too, and the Stephen Smith Trio is going to be his family only, but then Smith & Wesson down the bottom has some non-members possibly.
Yeah.
Michael Campbell is from the Minnesota, Alonza area, and he's a well-known name around. McKillops are from Onanol, and I was mentioning the little girl, that young lady that does the exercises on NACTV.
Oh, yeah.
She's part of that family.
Oh,
And the Chapmans, you probably know the
Yes.
Chapmans from
Yeah.
Neepawa here. Better Than are some boys from Erickson, and I'm looking forward to seeing them again. Minnedosa Gals, I'm not sure who they are, but I'm sure they'll be good. And Crossfire is a band from Brandon that Rod and I really liked. No Maintenance, I asked who was in that, and they tell me my doctor's in that band, so we'll have a doctor on site. And then Smith & Wesson, of course, is back to Stephen Smith. And the Aberdeen Turkeys, I did ask about them, and apparently they play really good music, but I
yeah.
have never had any contact with them, so that'll be a
What-
surprise.
Yes. What an opportunity to support such a worthwhile cause, but what an opportunity to come and be entertained for 2 days by some outstanding entertainment. Now this includes dancing if one wants
Oh,
to dance, and
yes.
all other activities that are taking place. And it's a 2-day event. And what is the date of the event again?
July 18th and 19th. As Laurie mentioned, we have the train, and we'll have our Money Mountain again, face painting, temporary tattoos, okay? A bouncy house, and the Gold Rush Panning for Gold is something what Terry Witchishin made it for the Jamboree, and the kids have fun. There's water in there, and
Oh,
they're digging for gold
oh,
in a long trough.
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So if a family or individual people cannot make it to the Little Valley Jamboree, Laurie, how may they donate and support the cause?
We are receiving mail donations. The mailing address for that is in care of me, Laurie Kohinski, at Box 1641 Neepawa, R0J1H0. We are accepting monetary donations, and they can also contact I know Tony. What's Tony's last name again? I'm terrible with names, I'm sorry.
Well, I just met Tony this year. I'm not, but she's a school teacher with
She's a
Mrs.
school
Chapman.
teacher here, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
she works with
And,
Mrs. Chapman. Yeah.
And yes, she's been around town looking for donations from various businesses, and by the looks of things, the businesses have again been very, very, very generous.
Good. Well,
And I must thank them over the last 25 years as well.
Yes.
Because, yes, very much appreciated all the support we can get.
well, we're very fortunate in Neepawan area to have a generous district chamber of commerce, and the businesses they do well to support a lot of events over the years.
Yes, they really do.
Yeah.
They really do.
Minnedosa and Erickson are very good too.
Yes.
And Prairie,
Dauphin.
Yes.
Dauphin, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You cover a
And
We
Right.
wide
cover a
area.
wide area,
Brandon.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So there'll be guests coming from all those places too, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure if they will, if they are able.
Yes. We're
taking-
hoping. We're hoping.
Take it in the fun and the entertainment and supporting the worthwhile cause. You were in the process, or the board members are in the process of selling tickets at this point in time, ahead of time. What are is it 50-50 or no?
Well, the tickets we used to have were pay what you pull tickets, and
Yeah.
printing costs got to be such that they were just getting too expensive to get printed.
Yeah, yeah.
So we've changed that up a bit. We're just selling individual tickets at $5 each. The prizes are there'll be 3 cash prizes for first, second, and third, and the first prize is $1,500. The second prize is $1,000, and the third prize is $500.
Oh,
Yes.
well, that makes for a generous prize too, doesn't it?
Yes. So we didn't have to print it near as many books.
Yeah.
Number one, and the printing costs were about a quarter of what the pay what you pull tickets were.
Okay.
Yes.
So of course they'll be available on the 18th and 19th during the festival. They're available from board members at this point in time.
Yes.
Is there any other places that are on sale or for sale?
Actually, I could put a few books out and about town. Maybe somebody would be willing to. If they need to, they can contact me.
Yeah.
Manitoba and Erickson have the service station and the pharmacy, and pharmacy in Manitoba I noticed, because I've moved to Manitoba now, so I see those things, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So they are
Lots
out
of
and about,
places.
and they are available, again, to a really good cause, and the tickets aren't expensive, and yet there's a good generous 3 prizes to be had by some lucky winners.
Correct.
Yeah. The Jamboree itself, in terms of, you don't have to worry about the weather, Evelyn, because you said it's inside, right?
And we have some tents outside, because children's activities are all outside, but they don't seem to mind the weather anyway.
No, they're more resilient than
Yes,
Very much
right.
so.
Yes.
Some of us.
And we do have some tents and that these things are under, so.
Yeah. But the entertainment, the
Yes.
bands, and that'll be playing inside, and if people want to dance and
Bring your
or
lawn
just
chair.
bring a lawn chair. That's a good point, because if they don't, you don't have a lot of seats
No,
there in the thing. Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Anything else about the day itself in terms of the agenda and the entertainment, or anything that you want to share with us, either Laurie or Evelyn?
Well, we have a silent auction for donations that have been received from various businesses, and some more expensive items will be placed in the live auction. We have actually a auctioneer that's going to come there and auction off
Good.
some of these things, and those 2 things have always been there anyway.
Yeah.
We decided to not hold a rainbow auction because we were, as I said, these businesses and individuals are very, very, very generous, but we were running out of capacity inside that building to have a rainbow auction as well. It took up there was hundreds between the silent auction and the rainbow auction. There were hundreds of auction items.
Yeah. So as being the treasurer, Laurie, can you just give us an approximate gross amount that you raise per year over the years? Share with our
What
viewers.
we've raised, what we've donated, between Evelyn and I, we kind of had a little chat over the phone and tried to figure out exactly what we've donated back to the kids over the last 25 years, and it's been over $450,000. That went straight to the kids.
$450,000.
Correct.
Directly to the
To the
kids
families and
affected
the
by
kids.
some
Yes.
sort of illness.
Yes. And that's between the recipients that we have annually and the other donations that we make throughout the year.
Yeah.
We have sponsored kids to go to that camp, the Lions camp at Flin Flon. We've assisted them to go there.
Yeah.
And yes, like different things. If somebody needs something on an emergent basis, then we try to help assist for that. And we also we give out graduation presents to the kids, to our previous recipients.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not only the 3 that are chosen each year, then throughout the year you're donating to quite a number of different recipients in different situations.
Yes, all we have to do is be contacted, and we'll try to provide as much assistance as we possibly can.
So do you have a thought or a goal in mind as to how many dollars you could raise out of the 25th anniversary celebration? Do you have a projection by any chance? Or?
Well, we usually try to donate around $8,000 to $10,000 to $12,000 per family.
Per family?
Yes.
That's a substantial donation, isn't it?
Yes. Well, we're very fortunate because all the bands are donated. They're donating their time, their energy, and their efforts for this.
That's an important point of any entertainment feature, if you
Yes.
can keep your costs down. isn't it?
Exactly,
to
and
come.
that's why we're able to provide the families with.
So that's always been the case, Evelyn, or the entertainment? And
Yes,
they
it's always been that way, yes.
provide that.
it started out with just some bands for the one day in Erickson that Rod knew, and then they all wanted to come back, and somebody would tell somebody else, and we would hear somebody else, and
Yeah.
so we've had quite a long list of
Yeah.
entertainers.
You know, I'm just sitting here reflecting on the things that you're talking about here today, and it's enough to touch one's heart.
Oh, it is.
And I think about what's going on around the world, and yet here in central Manitoba,
Yeah.
out of Erickson, Manitoba, we have the generosity, we have people getting together to enjoy themselves and have some fun, in turn support a worthy cause like this.
Yes.
And the generosity of this area is
It is
overwhelming.
amazing. It is amazing, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
w-
has been for a very long time.
it has been.
Yes.
Yeah, and it'll, I'm sure, will continue, and only if we could spread the word to other parts of our world about the generosity and the kindness, maybe we would be a step forward. But that's another topic.
Could
Anything
I
else,
just say
the
something before I forget? I'm
fun
forgetting
for
these
the-
days.
Fun for the kids,
Oh.
and of course, kids and family are a big part of the Little Valley Jamboree. But I notice you've got quite an outline of programming here for the kids. Did you want to just bring that to our viewers' attention,
Oh.
please? If they want to think about bringing a family and
Well, we have the Jamboree Express train, which Laurie said each child puts a name on them, their name on it for that year. And the Money Mountain is a pile of sand, which the money is donated, thrown into it as it's coming out of the truck. The money gets mixed up. Kids can spend all day doing that. And face painting, we had some pretty weird looking characters running around.
Yeah.
The temporary tattoos are, I don't know if they've done that before or not. And the bouncy house, you know, the kids have fun in
Oh, yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then the gold rush that I was telling you about, the trough with the.
oh yes, yeah,
Yeah. I would like to say something else though before I forget.
yeah.
I want to say thank you, and I know Rod would too, to the Erickson people for opening up their building for us, and they run a canteen in there with great food all day long, both days, and we don't have to worry about that. They get their own volunteers for that, so we can concentrate on the kids and
Yeah.
bands and stuff like that.
So is that the only is that canteen the only outlet on the ground
Yes.
for food?
Yes, it is.
But then there's the local restaurants and that.
Yep.
They're there. What about,
Campground.
I was going to say, what about camping facilities? Is there any spots in that camp? Because it's such a popular place to camp that.
Well, we kind of navigate. The workers lately have been navigating down closer to the building because we're always running. You couldn't run over the big hill to get something.
Yeah.
So but that's just kind of a secret spot for
So they can
for
camp
workers.
right on site. Then is that what you're saying?
Well,
Yes, in
pretty
the
close.
fairgrounds.
In the
area.
fairgrounds.
Anywhere
Yes.
within the fairgrounds.
As long as they have a self-contained camper.
Right.
Yeah.
There are no services up there.
No,
So,
no.
yes.
So do
But-
quite a few people do come and camp there?
Oh, lots.
Mhm.
Yes, very much.
It's a wonderful weekend. Again,
Mm-hmm.
to include your camping trip with an event like this doesn't get much better for a summer event in Manitoba, does it?
Well, exactly. The admission is $25 at the gate,
Yes.
and that is for the entire weekend. It's if you want just a day pass, it's $15. And youth 17 and under are free.
Well, so that is an opportunity for families to enjoy a fun-filled weekend at a very, very reasonable cost.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
of course, the proceeds going to such a worthwhile cause. Wow. Is there anything else that we've missed in terms of the 25th celebration of Little Valley Jamboree that we'd like to bring, that we could bring to our viewers in terms of the days of events itself? Have we covered most of the parts of it?
Well, on Saturday we open at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and on Sunday at noon.
Sunday at noon.
Correct. That's.
And what time do you run till, Laura?
Saturday, they've got 2 till. Oh, that's for the kids' stuff. Sorry.
Mhm.
Oh, here we go. There we go. I don't even know these things. Oh, Saturday is 12,
Oh, yes.
2 p.m. till 12 a.m. because we have entertainment with the bands.
Yes.
And Sunday, noon till 8 p.m.
Yep.
Yes.
Till 8 Sunday night.
Yes.
Well, that's certainly an a good opportunity and a good window of time to have some fun at Little Valley Jamboree. So you got on-site canteen, and then there's snacks available from the canteen. There's no bar services, or
Yes.
Oh, yes.
there is a bar service.
The Lions Club of Erickson looks after the,
Oh, okay. So that'll be for both days
yes,
throughout the hours of operation.
correct.
The kitchen is run pretty much by the Recreation Committee, I think, to do with the building, and then the curling and all that, those kind of people.
Yeah.
I mean, they're great people. But yeah, so almost everyone in Erickson contributes in some way or another.
Yeah. Evelyn, you got such a wonderful number of volunteers. It's just amazing how you people have been able to organize this for 25 years and still have that volunteer base and the enthusiasm that comes with it.
Well, yes, you need that, and they are great people to work with. Everybody pitches in, and
Yeah.
if anybody needs help with anything, there's always somebody there that you
Yeah.
can call on. Yes.
Well, as usual, our time goes by kind of quickly. We're going to ask you to kind of sum up some thoughts for our closing portion of our coffee chat today. And Laurie, I'll start with you. Do you have any closing thoughts that you'd like to leave with our viewers today about the Jamboree?
Gee, thanks. I don't even get a hint. It's just a great weekend, and it's for an excellent, excellent, excellent cause. These kids and their families are amazing to me.
Yeah. Evelyn, do you have any closing
I second
thoughts?
that. All the people that, with Rod gone, I've been thinking about all the people and trying to contact them to get a picture or something, an update on them, and I've had great response from the people, and I just can't wait to get all the hugs that they say are bringing to me.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And there will be lots of them. Yeah. Well, it's certainly an interesting event, and such a special event. 25 years of one of the area's longest running and most supportive of such a good cause. So we thank you for joining us today, ladies, and we wish you the very best for the 25th anniversary of the Little Valley Jamboree.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lyle.
And it'll be a great day. And to our viewers, we'd just like to remind you that the dates of the Little Valley Jamboree again are June the I know it's right here.
Right across the
18th.
top should be.
Oh yeah, June 18th and June 19th, Saturday and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. on Saturday and 12 noon to 8 p.m. on Sunday at the Erickson Fairgrounds in the curling rink inside. You don't have to worry about the weather. And for a very reasonable price, a good value for your entertainment dollar. An adult weekend pass again is $25, day pass is $15, youth 17 and under is free for this event, and all to such a wonderful cause. So again, I would like to thank Laurie and Evelyn for joining us to share some thoughts about this 25th anniversary celebration of the Little Valley Jamboree. And I'd like to say thank you for you, the viewers, for watching and taking time to be with us today. And if you can, please plan to join the group here on the celebration, Little Valley Jamboree on the 18th and 19th of June. And if you can't, and if you'd like to donate, give Laurie a call or anybody else that's on the board, and they would be pleased to help you out. Okay, with that, my name is Lyle Watson. Thank you for joining us on Coffee Chat today. Until next time, have a good day.